Hey all, Joe here with AllFunniesandGames, and we are back doing another board game Bento. So again, finally remembering to block out the address there, and I'm a little concerned here. You can probably see some damage there to the package, but hopefully it'll be a better experience than last time. I know this is coming a little bit just on the heels of the last one that we did. I kind of knew that would happen. The move just kind of threw things off and pushed things behind, so I knew this one would pretty much just be here like as soon as I did the last one, but still should be pretty good. Let's go ahead and crack this open. Scissors. We're ready to go. On the topic of board games, I actually did just get my first ever item from the Broken Token. Some of you are probably familiar with their products. I'm actually really happy with it. It is exactly what I was wanting to get from something like that. It was the box organizer for the board game Legendary, and I've been needing that pretty badly. I got that and some more divider cards, because at this point, I've got the base set, I've got Dark City, I've got Secret Wars 2, I've got Paint the Town Red, I've got Guardians of the Galaxy, I've got Fantastic Four. I have a lot of these expansions, and even with a big laundry list like that, I still don't even have half of the expansions there are, I don't think. I love that game. I haven't gotten to play with most of these expansions yet, but now they're all organized for when I need them. Again, I'm not big enough to have anybody sponsoring me. I'm not sponsored by Broken Token. I'm not sponsored by Board Game Bento. They're just things I like, and it's worth talking about while we're on the subject of board games. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I see the word zombie. I see the word zombie. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is looking monstery. Almost read the card. I don't want to make that mistake again. Okay, so here's one called Ogre Cheerleaders. Cheering as good as they smell. Ogre Cheerleaders is a fun, lighthearted game where each player is trying to recruit the best team of Ogre Cheerleaders for the All-Star team at Ogreton University. Send an ogre to cheer on the field and assemble the ogres into meaningful formations to score them. But beware your opponent. You don't want to leave any good ogres for their team. Designed for 2 players, but will support a few more. Okay, so I love this. It actually says 2-ish players. It's a little unclear even holding it up to the screen like that. That is so casual as far as what they're going for with that. Love it. That looks fun. That could be a lot of fun. Okay, we have Zombie Slam. That's exciting. Okay, here are requests for supplies. Slam the supplies before others. Fill your backpack with supplies and survive the night. Okay, so it looks like it's maybe based on speed, if you know that game. Or possibly has some influence from something like ERS, which I'm going to double check that. I know I always intended to do a blog post about how to play ERS and some of the different variations, and I'm actually planning to look and see, because it's one of those, I've been planning to do it for so long, I now can't remember if I've actually already done it. So I'll have to take a look at that. But this looks pretty fun. I'll have to give that a try. Ooh, free optional iOS Android app assistant. And colorblind friendly elements. Okay, those are some very interesting keywords as far as what modern design is looking for. I love that the computer assistant, or the mobile device assistant, is optional. I never use them, but it's cool that it's there if I ever have a friend over who wants to use it. I mean, the colorblind friendly elements don't do me any good, but they're not for me, and kudos to these guys for doing something that's going to just make the game that much more accessible for people. I'm totally down with that. So, glad to have supported these guys just for that reason. Wow. Okay, that looks good. Really excited for that. And then the big one. The big one. This is called The Village Crone. Cast your spell on Wickersby. Okay, become a witch and enter the medieval world of Wickersby in this worker placement resource management game with spellcasting. Make villagers fall in love, turn them into frogs, or teleport them to different locations. Use your familiars and resources strategically as you vie to be named the Village Crone. So I think this might actually be one that somebody tried to introduce me to at a game store before. As I remember it, if this is the game I'm thinking of, it was a little uncomfortable. And again, this might not be the one I'm thinking of, but the one that I was thinking of it involved elements of basically having to, you play down your elements and then you have to recite the spell. And that gets into some territory that kind of can make some people uncomfortable. I'd be among them. I mean, it wasn't, Maleficent, call upon all the powers of hell kind of thing. It was very Macbethish, bubble, bubble, toil and trouble, rhyming schemes, that kind of stuff. But still, I'll have to see if this is the one I'm thinking of. But even if it is, it's one of those where it's a board game. I'm not playing a video game. I don't have to mod it to make it work for the group of people I would want to play it with. It's a board game. If you don't like some elements, you can leave them out. Well, I know several people in my life who they've got these trivia games and this question becomes outdated. They just pull the card. Throw it away. It's a game, you own it, it's yours, you can tweak it. And honestly, I think the development of house rules is absolutely fascinating as far as any of that goes. But anyway, I'll have to see if this is the one I'm thinking of. I don't know that this is the one I'm remembering. I'll have to do a little more research. This looks like a lot of fun, and I just love the tone of this one. It just seems like it could be really, really lighthearted kind of fun, which is definitely a plus for me. But all right, anyway, there is our board game Bento for the month of May. Really excited to get to try out some of this. And it's funny, when I say this is coming right on the heels of something, let me pull back the red curtain. Oh, this was a mistake. It won't focus. There's all the board games from last time. Ooh, I did not think to clean that space before I did that. Yeah, my room is horrifying right now. If I disappear, send someone into this room to look for me. But it's been a crazy stretch of time. I actually didn't do a webcomic or a blog post this week because I finally just decided to spend my evenings catching up on the Marvel Cinematic Universe because I want to see Infinity War, and I was so far behind. Like Sunday I watched Age of Ultron, and Monday I watched Civil War and Doctor Strange. Based on talking to some people, hopefully Black Panther should be the last one I absolutely have to see to know what's going on in Infinity War. So I'm looking forward to knocking out that last one and being ready to hopefully catch this one while it's still in the theaters. But next week, I'm hoping to be back on it. I'll actually be in town this next weekend, which will be nice. These games look good. These look like they're going to be some fun games. So, anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you've probably heard the spiel by now. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. More than any of that. That's what you're supposed to say. More than any of that, though. If you enjoyed the video, you can tell a friend. You can share this with anyone who you think might enjoy this, because I make these with the hope that someone's going to watch it and enjoy it and just have fun. So, that said, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.